Good evening. This is the SNES Classic, except that the modding tool actually has been... Well, there's an initial version of it, and shout out to Corey for helping me know about that and get that working. And I've loaded this with, I don't know how many games, it's a ridiculous number. It won't hold the whole library, but it's got a lot of games on here now. Probably more, you can probably load more on here than you'll ever want to play. But we'll just look through this list really fast, and I'm planning on just playing a bunch of these for just a little period of time, especially ones I wouldn't play otherwise. No demo mode. 2020 Super Baseball, Arkanoid, Battletoads games are awesome. There's like a thing to select which console you have, and I'm betting if I just picked that I had an NES Mini, it might just put that system on it. I don't know though. I didn't want to try it. I was scared enough to run this as it was, honestly. Bubsy, because we gotta have Bubsy on it. Bust a Move, Chrono Trigger, Clay Fighter, the other Donkey Kong Country games, all the Final Fantasies, including the best one. Goof Troop, Gradius, the 2 Mickey Mouse games, Joe and Mac, Killer Instinct, Looney Tunes Speedball, it's kind of fun. Mario's missing. We clearly need to play that. There's Pac-Man. Ogre Battles, I think, not that well known. It's awesome. But yeah, if there's a specific game you want me to play, then use the request command, and I've got a queue set up so I can see what... I'm not using it as a queue, I just, using it sort of as a voting system, but I'm going to pick whatever I feel like from it, pretty much. Paperboy 2, Hockey and Rocky, Roadrunner's Death Rally Valley. Some of these games I haven't played, but just threw on here, of course. How would I have played all of them? Stunt Race Fx. This is the first one I started with to test this out. Hey, Trema. I might have to do a little of that first. This is the only game I've seen that has a visual glitch in it at all. And I figured this would be the hardest one to run. Because it's the Super FX chip, but it wasn't planned for the system. Bomberman 2, I don't even know how you have a Super Nintendo collection without Bomberman 2 on it. I've got like 150 on here, I think. It's something like that. It's a lot. Super Bowling. Also played that earlier. Super Mario All-Stars. How is this not on the system? Ridiculous. Super Off-Road's amazing. I like Tournament Fighters, but obviously this game's well known. Turtles in Time, the Tetris games. Top Gear is a pretty fun racing game if you don't mind behind the car, that really old style. The track just sort of turns. Uniracers. Yoshi's Cookie. Come on, Yoshi's Cookie. So I'm gonna turn on Stunt Race Fx first. Whenever I can find it. This will actually put them in folders too, but I figured I'd just leave them kind of out like this for shock value. It uses the same tool, Eagle, as the NES Classic did. But it's a newer version of it. I don't have a link to it handy, but... oh well. So this game always ran really bad with emulators too. It would run really fast, kind of like Star Fox did for me. But the gameplay seems to run, like, perfect. There's just one thing that looks awful. So I did Novice off-stream, so I'll try Expert. And the bad thing looks right here. This. It's like it's holding right. I don't know, I'm not touching anything. That's the only thing bad I've seen at all. But this is a neat racing game, but it controls like total crap. It's like there's no I've noticed no input lag on the system at all, but this game itself has a horrible input lag. So you can kind of like Ugh. Turn not sharp and sharp. It's hard to feel used to it. But I figured if it ran this game, it would run pretty much anything. Actually, I didn't use the spin point. Hopefully it still has my clear the other one. I don't know if I would have been able to even get to this one otherwise. So, how this game works is I've always really liked arcade-style racers. So this has a timer, and that's the main thing you're competing against, but there's other cars. I think you're not allowed to get fourth. That's it. When you reach a checkpoint, you get extra time. The main thing is that your extra time carries over to the next stages. Then on the course, there's these blue and red diamonds. The blue ones give you more boost. The red ones will heal your damage. Damage only matters if it goes full. This game's called Stunt Race Fx. This is one I rented a few times and really liked, but it's certainly not great. Just one of those games that I like that feels charming that I probably shouldn't really like, but do. Does that sum it up? I have missed that boost diamond every time. Thanks. Don't run into the hills. But yeah, it controls very strangely about just using regular turns or sharp turns. Smart, pretty much. The most horrible SNES game I've played. Sim Earth? But that's only because I didn't understand it. I don't know, I'd have to think about that from a list. That's just one I remember not liking that I tried. You love this game despite all of its flaws? I just noticed. But yeah, that's the only issue I've seen at all is that menu flickering thing. And I really like there's a stunt mode in this. Probably just suspend after this one. Yeah. And if you fall off like F-Zero, you're just dead. Just lose a life and start again. Actually, there's kind of a cool thing. If you can change your perspective and go to like a first-person view from inside the car, and if you splash in some water, it'll splash on the window. You know, those little details. Scared of being on the half-pipe part because of that. There, see? Little water. Ooh, slow down. Yeah, we put more games on it, Jacob. Thanks to a tool. But yeah, it seems to have no problem running any games that I've tried so far other than what I've already showed. I feel like any slowdown I've noticed, I've noticed some slowdown on a couple games that came on the system, but at least of the ones I've played, all slowdown feels like it was like that on the original system. Got over 100 seconds. It will only let you take 99 seconds to the next stage. I don't remember the timer feeling so easy. Especially on Expert. I remember having issues. Or feeling harder. And also, rewind and everything works with all these other games that I've done too. So, place that. Then I'll hit X. It jumps back, I don't know how long, and then you can pick a place and then start controlling from there. but I don't want to change the save. Leave it where it was. Okay, let's play another ridiculous game. My bowling game of choice. So the only thing special of this is, I guess, how it controls and sounds, but it has a golf mode. So you can use L and R to aim generally and stand where you want, and then put a spin on it and power it. That's it. And you can even adjust the aim and walk after you've done the spin, so if it's not what you wanted, you can try something else. The storage is a quarter of a gig, but I don't know how much of that is the system. 50? 50 megs? You got at least 200 megs to play with, I think. Are the dots because I'm playing bowling? It's a valid reason for them. How big is each ROM? About 1 meg. What I saw varied from half of a meg to 3. There's a strike. If you played this a lot, you'd figure out how to aim for a strike. Of course. I like when you hit no pins, it laughs at you pretty much. There's another. Oh, it ended up being right in the middle. I think the arrow isn't quite what it looks like on the sides. Okay, maybe it is what it looked like. End frame. This moves like pretty quickly. Like that. I think earlier I got 170. Yes, I played it earlier. But apparently that's crap. We'll do a little bit of golf mode. I think there's only 9 holes. That's what it calls them. That gives you a pin setup and then a number of balls that's par. Which is neat. Something different. Oh, I was worried about that, and I even moved it over a little bit more. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I want at all. Was going great. The first shot seemed like it could have worked. Oh, almost. Oh, I guess it just, worst case, gives you a bogey. Or there's some kind of maximum. Nice. Feels more satisfying knocking them all down on this than just a regular old strike. Not bad. I haven't seen any duplicate requests, but I'll pick one from that list next. It doesn't aim all the way where I think it's going to. There's a limit of how far it'll go. Yes, this is the most important thing. The Super Nintendo Classic confirmed plays Super Bowling. Nice. Makes sense. +1. Not great, but okay. There was a... well, it started horrible. How about Warriors Woods? I remember basically how this game works, but I definitely haven't played it much. I love every time I open a game I'm not familiar with, like, options. I have to see options. Kick. Lift one, lift all. That helps. Assume this is the regular mode? Not sure. But yeah, I've played it a little bit before, but not much. Waiting for a bomb. Actually, I can pick all of them up, right? One shot. I'm trying to get 3 in a row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonal. Oh, coins. Let it do the work.
Winner.
You only played the NES one, not this one? Probably should go to versus or something. Because it's keeping the puzzles pretty simple. Oh, I can press down and speed it up. Have you no shame? No. It's the only reason I even bought it. Oops. Let's see. I can like run up it and pick one up. Good, he can throw it up there anyway.
Winner.
Do a diagonal. Yay. Oops. Good enough.
Sweet.
Yeah, there were several games that they did that with. Like, Yoshi's Cookie was on NES and Super Nintendo? Super Nintendo one was definitely better. Ooh, a chain.
Winner.
Didn't even know what the diamonds did. Yep, the Star Fox 2 ROM is out there. I've heard too. I don't need it, I've got this one. Guess I should get it anyway. Collector and all that crap. Cool that you blow up all of them. That kind of gives me a Tetris 2 kind of vibe.
Sweet.
Coins don't stay alone. How many does it take to make a diamond? Was it like 5 in a row? That'll happen right there.
Winner.
Certainly got bigger quick, but not many things to clear.
Sweet.
Oh, kick. Grab my kick. Wario, what are you doing? Bad things, I'm sure. Oh, he's bringing more enemies. But he's not touching the ground. Oh no, still counts. The thwomp starts lowering. Jacob prayed. That's awesome. Jacob was playing Mario All-Stars. Was there for a little bit earlier. Get over there. There we go. What's the red egg? Hey Joseph, hey Banger, hey Nacho. What is the egg? There's a Yoshi hatching. That's not a Yoshi. I feel ripped off. How you doing, Zeokim? So is it when like the blue gauge fills? Is that when the Wario stuff happens? Should have this now anyway. Hey Jacob, thanks for that raid. That's not a Yoshi. That's not a Yoshi at all. Did you end up playing something else after the Lost Levels, or how far did you get through that? No, I know that's Birdo. We were talking about something else. There was an egg that hatched. I keep wanting to climb up stuff, but when it's holding something, you can't. Position this first? Maybe?
Cool.
I mean, chains are fun.
Sweet.
So, this is a Super Nintendo classic that I've modded with a bunch of other games. I can show you the list here in a second. And, if there's something specific you'd like to see me play from the ones I've got on here, I set up a request command, and you can type the name of a game after that. It's not like a queue or anything, just figured I would use it as seeing what people wanted to play, to see played. Wario's Woods is one of those. The only issue I've seen at all was with Stunt Race Fx. No, Wario. Oh good, he didn't drop any enemies yet, so we got out of that. Probably make this the last stage, then we'll move to something else. Just want to play each game for a little bit. Not each game. We're not playing them all. No way. Cool. Catch that so it exploded. Yeah, I really like Dr. Mario. Wanted to move the white one over, but I figured I didn't have time anyway. No enemies. Crap, enemies. Okay, you're going there then. Oh, another one.
Cool.
Yes! 6-day stream!
Sweet.
Alright. So, you can put the games in folders, but I thought I just wouldn't for the sake of, oh my god, look at the list. Aladdin, Battletoads, both of them, Bubsy, Bust-A-Move, Chrono Trigger, Civilization. All the Donkey Kongs I missed. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, gotta have that. Goof Troop, Gradius. Where's the Great Waldo Surge? I'm still surprised they didn't put like Kirby's Dream Land 3 over Dream Course, but I did kind of like Dream Course. Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, underrated maybe. This Pac-Man, Ogre Battle, Zeochem, will appreciate that. Paperboy 2, Pilot Wings I never really played. City, Smash TV, Stunt Race Fx we already looked at. Super Bomberman 2 is amazing. Little Mario All-Stars, Super Off-Road, Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighters, Tetris stuff, Uniracers, Yoshi's Cookie. Alright. Just a little bit of Goof Troop. If you haven't seen this, this is a great co-op game with puzzles. There's kind of rooms that have kick block puzzles. Yeah, we don't care about the story. Still got 5 levels. But we kind of pick up and use items to make our way to the boss of each stage. And kick stuff, which button? Same button. Yeah, your best attack is throwing things at enemies, or there's a hook shot kind of item. Yeah, you come down here. One hit and you lose a life, but there's hearts that don't mean what you think they mean. And if you collect food, you get hearts and eventually get another life. I think I would need the hook shot to move that barrel out of the way. Yeah, and this was made by Capcom. Pretty much everything Capcom did on the Super Nintendo was amazing. I'm sure someone will have an exception really fast. But yeah, all the Disney games, at least... I didn't play Aladdin, but I know a lot of people like Aladdin. There's there's the Mickey Mouse, or at least Magical Quest, that I really like. So I can only hold one item, and there's a bell, which will bring enemies towards you, but that's not really required for anything. Maybe like one room. Oh, of course, Captain did Mega Man X. But yeah, again, if anyone has one specific game, I think Lion King said Capcom on it. I hadn't played that either. Then you can use the request command and get it on a list. I haven't played X3. I've only played X and X2. Loved both of those. Okay, so to get across here, I need that plank of wood over there. Gonna have to kill the enemies again because this door's shut. Plenty of crap to throw at them though. Wish I could run. Some enemies will also kick blocks. Get up there. Don't need to actually kill them though. Oh, nice. I just got 2 lives, just, like, immediately. So, put the block in the slot and open that gate. Get a shovel and dig for goodies, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Nothing important in there. Left, I think, is where the boss door is, and the plank was to the right, so we're going this way. Yeah, it's any ROM at all. So, yeah. Oh, I can carry 2 items. Oh yeah, I can carry 2 items in 1-player mode, but if I was playing with 2 players, each person could only have 1. But yeah, exactly. Any ROM works. I haven't tried a randomizer, but I've only put official ones on, but I see absolutely no reason why it wouldn't. Who's about to catch up to me? Yeah, let's use the plank. Yeah, I switched to the space. I've seen people use the city one, and that looks good, but wanted something different. Space is nice to look at without it being distracting. It kind of bothers me that it's not more full screen, but that background helps me ignore it. Yeah, just go. Could have used the hook shot and grabbed those diamonds on the left. So here's an example of one of the puzzles. We have only 4 blocks, and we have to get them up there. And all we can do is kick them up, down, left, or right. And obviously not through walls. Usually the solutions to these involve blocks hitting each other. Yeah, the only reason I wanted wanted this system at all was assuming it was going to be moddable like the NES Classic, which didn't take very long, did it? So if I kick this left, I can get it in the upper left one, and then I can get this one in the next one because of the block being there. This, yeah, we're good. I pretty much have to plan what you do before you do it, but if you leave the room and come back, that resets. Oh, crap. Oh. Almost wasn't really what I planned. A key. Loaded each time. Yeah. It's not... Well, I've actually got this hooked up to my computer right now, running with it as the power, which is nice. So if you're planning on playing it with your PC nearby, then it's probably not that bad. It does take a minute or so to load all the games on it. It doesn't like realize some of them were there. It just like erases the system every time. Frog. Okay, we got a key. Probably gonna go to the left, the place there was 3 branches. Gotta kill these guys every time. Yeah, a minute's not... If it's hooked to the computer, that seems like a good way to play randomized ROMs like that. Wouldn't be too annoying at all. Ew. Don't think you got past the 2nd level. Some of these puzzles can be pretty frustrating, really. I know in the last stage, I've stared at one a long time. So we got the key to that door. Don't need to kill all this stuff, we just gotta get there. Got the hook shot. Gets rid of them straight away. Can't kick the block if something's in the way, but clear both out. Had to select it to use it. Let's see, I can go to the right. I assume this door is gonna make me kill them all, which I probably want to see what's to the right anyway. Don't know which way's the boss. He's kind of scary. The Super Nintendo controller that hooks to the Switch, I haven't really thought about getting that at all. I really like the Super Mario Maker with a new SNES controller. It hooks to the Wii U. Let me look at this puzzle. Where's this block gonna end up? Okay, it can be up here, then this goes here. Each kind of pair of these lines up. I forgot where that was gonna go. Oh, right, this controller. Right, because it has a Wii endpoint. I wasn't planning on it. Probably would feel better than the gamepad. Although I've gotten really used to the gamepad. Hey, numbers. Yeah, yeah, so we got the boss door key now. It's shiny gold. But yeah, I have played this game on stream before, but I'm playing it right now on NES Super Nintendo Classic. An NES Classic with an S in front. There. To hear the bell would be helpful to get all of them over here. Let's see. All I have is this, which can't kill them, but I don't need to kill them. Never mind. I just gotta get to the door. I've done so many rooms here, we have to kill them all. We just stun him and walk. Ugh. Good enough. Oh, I died there? That's awful. It's modded with the same tool as modding the NES Classic, but it's been updated, basically. I'm definitely making this difficult. so the trick to this boss is they're going to throw barrels at me. But I can catch them by raising Goofy's hands up. Oops, that was too low. The lives can go fast if you're not careful. Oh, I was holding one so he couldn't catch it. I didn't mean to pick the other one up. Spinies. You're in the wrong game. Awesome. Just like that. But there's more and more puzzles as you go later in the game. Alright, well, 2 people said Zombies Ate My Neighbors, which I don't think I've ever even booted up, ever. Way over here. Passwords, yes. It's a short game, though. Did I just go past it? I'm completely not watching. So I know nothing. I think there's like a certain amount of things in each stage to get. I know Darby really likes this. I've seen him play it a little bit, but I didn't really know what he was getting. All right. No, I don't have any Star Wars games on here. 10 neighbors in each stage. Save them before they get eaten by something. That feels random. Is there a time limit? Okay, I can shoot. We got ammo. Okay. That's 1, but I don't know how many I got. Is that a bad baby? No. Well, they're dead. Do you just get extra points if you save them all? Swim underneath someone when you pick them up. Jump. A is switch items. Just push into it. And I kind of like the maze feel of it. Fewer and fewer later. Oh, I see. There's 10 neighbors, and you just have to keep them alive as long as possible throughout the stages. Gotcha. Ow. Guess the upper left is my health. One key? Thought I had 1 key. Maybe I used it. Didn't notice. So I assume there's someone somewhere stocked with coke, so fueled up, I guess. That thing. Oh. Did I use the key? I hit A and it doesn't show me the key, so I guess so. Woohoo, I beat 1 whole level. Yeah, I did open the map, but I didn't see anything on it. I guess that shows me where they are. Radar is nutty, because it only shows 1 dot at a time. Can I go through the wall? Guess not. skip someone, so run back. Is that a water gun? That's what it looks like to me. How you doing, King? Did you beat Cuphead? I had a lot of trouble with those last two bosses. But I really liked the game. So this is a Super Nintendo classic that's modded with a whole bunch of new games, which just became possible. We did? Awesome. I found the last phases of the devil fight to be a lot easier than the first phase, which I had a lot of trouble with. I have no key. It's almost weird seeing your name in the YouTube chat. I would expect maybe on Twitch. I'm on there also. I think you know that, though. Okay. Actually use the map. Money? I'm going more right for him this time, so I haven't given him as much of an opportunity to get killed. Good weapons. I'm not gonna play very far through this anyway because we got a lot of more games to look at. But yeah, again, anyone, if there's a specific game you'd like me to look at, I've got a little queue set up with the request command. Why am I shooting them? Let's shoot the humans. They are fast. Where were they? I was expecting a mannequin to be one of them. Can't go that way? Found somebody. I thought that was a human at first. But I noticed it wasn't on the map. Just shoot everyone. Yeah, they don't... Humans don't seem to care. You have plenty of ammo, seems like. Just from the top. Yeah, that's open. Alright, now I see on the map, it actually says 3. Just noticed. Oh, there, I saw a box. Wow, these guys take a lot of hits. All the way back around, huh? No. Cool. Whoa, hey Corey. I was into not dying. This is Raid. Welcome Kumo, Kirk, Rigol, Little Tiger Blaze Night Nacho. Or you were already here. That's right. Soda cans were weapons? I didn't even notice that they were weapons. Right, I will save this here. Takes a second, but it works. That's the most important thing. I guess since Jacob raided, or did it even go in the queue? Maybe it's because you used an uppercase R. Volume, lower it. This is a Fishy Squid Man. I always forget to lower my system volume. Yeah, let's look at that. Since this is also an FX chip game. And Corey, staying on Twitch because of reasons. Well, The Twitch stream might stay up more. I know that YouTube's been dropping streams a lot. Especially mine. Hey, an ace. Yeah, I've played a whole level. Zoop is a puzzle game. There's like weird shaped pieces coming at you and you like can like go completely in a direction and like rearrange them. That's all I remember. So Yoshi's Island seems to play awesome. Like, perfectly. Well, obviously it was on the system. I think it's about 100-something games come out. It seems like there's about 250 megs of space, and the system's about 50 or something like that. Plenty of room if you're selective. You can't just put, like, everything. Yeah, I know some people that don't like the art style of this game, but gameplay's so good. I played all the way through this a really long time ago. I've thought about replaying it anyway. Yeah, it seems like they range about half a meg to about 3. The ones when I was looking through them. But you want them all. I don't think you want to scroll through them all. I mean, there are folders. Yeah, the only reason I wanted an SNES Classic anyway was because I figured you could mod it. Didn't take long. Because just the 21 games wouldn't have mattered a lot to me. Oh yeah, Chrono Trigger, definitely. I think the only thing is this flower, and then coins in the upper right. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I've noticed no lag at all. It's really responsive to me. Stunt Race Fx had lag, but that's because the game is slow. Nope. Gotta actually hit the box. I gathered the stuff I needed, though. It's about 250 megabytes, Ace. I love that even if you don't put the request command at the start, it still puts it in, so what Jacob said ended up on my list. Kumo gotta use. That's what it put down. SNES Classic 100% run streams? Yes, the entire system. Must clear all. Yeah, Chrono Trigger didn't come on it. So much stuff really should have. I mean, Super Mario All-Stars isn't on it. That's like a crime. 3 coins? Hey, I see 3 coins. Perfect. I'm not wanting to open the system to know if I can swap it with something larger. Yeah, Mario All-Stars is not on the system. It's dumb. I mean, there's several others I would have put on it, like Super Bomberman. I don't know, like licensing why or whatever. Yeah, it's not like they didn't have the room. That's what I really hate about it. And the NES Classic. It's like, it's there. They clearly made the Super Nintendo Classic knowing that it was moddable because the NES one already was, and they didn't change it. They already made it, I guess. But still, it's great that you can. But for the people that buy it that aren't going to know how to, or all of that, you're kind of screwing them. Plus 20 stars is an awesome item. Keep it. Oops. Exit. Port 1 to 3 on the NES Classic, though? That is a good point. I can understand. understand that point of view. One more level. It's Yoshi's Island. And we're gonna go play with the Chomp Rock. I'm not gonna get into how to add games. Corey actually has a video. I'll probably just recommend that you watch that. Corey, if you want to put a link to that, go right ahead. Since that's what I used to do it. Actually, I pretty much just got the tool and figured it out. It seemed pretty straightforward after dumping your original kernel so it's saved. No, don't switch. I like the patient one. Yeah, it's an updated version of Hackshi. Get all the stuff. I always wanted, whenever Mario Maker was announced to have key coins, I was hoping that you could put 20 of them. But, that would probably be awful now. But because of this game, I haven't... It would probably be really difficult to remake a stage from this in Mario Maker, but I've never thought about doing it. Probably it would be... I know which one I probably would do. Like this long... Well, yeah, I can't do it because the one I would want to do is like a really long vertical stage. Can't do that. Well, without lots of pipes and doors. Hey, Nacho. I'm not worried about that key. Gonna get an item or a life anyway. I'm gonna need that rock in a bit. Not that one, though. I will do this, though. Oh, no. Hit during the animation. Plus, this game also has slopes absolutely freaking everywhere. And this would be creatable if they actually had put, you know, stuff from New Super Mario Bros. U in it instead of just saying they did and not. I mean, they put the engine in it. I usually do this with this rolling, but it's a lot harder than just... You can make it just stop. Yeah, clearly easier. We got all but stars. Hope there's a cloud out here, but I got an item, worst case. Nope. No cloud. Gotta get that 100. Maybe I'll just end up beating this game just for playing little bursts of it. Let's see. Guess I'll pick one. From this super long list. Perhaps. Perhaps I'll find one. Tetris is a little tempting. Uniracers. Thanks for the GG, Jacob. The Baby Mario GG. So this is a unique racing game. You control a unicycle, obviously. And you go faster by doing tricks. Oh my god. Okay, apparently this one has an issue. Normally the enemy is not in the middle of the screen. Wonder if that's all the time. So there's tricks, and I'm gonna go ahead and skip to this stage, because these are the best. So in a stunt track, there's a goal, which down there is 68 seconds. Yeah, I rented this one quite a bit, actually. And you can do tricks to get points. The more you do the same trick, the less points you get for it for doing it repeatedly. But I pretty much got the medal already. The crappy medal, whoa, it's kind of going all over the place. And there's the tabletop. There we go. Trying to do 4 Z flips. Not quite enough air, there we go. Almost 300. Definitely more than 68. But it's just like a really unique racing game that's stood out to me. I don't know how to do the ×3 and 4 Mega ones, so the Mega 1 is a head bounce and the Mega 2 is a tabletop. The others are just like rolling once, rolling twice together in midair. I didn't have problems emulating this with the SNES. You got GBA games working? That's awesome. I'm kind of excited to try that for a few of them. Do one more. As Mike. So it's only weird about the computer being off the screen, I guess. Just an attention whore, I guess. Makes me more concerned if he's actually caught up with me or not. But it shows how far I am ahead. I'm ahead by 1.5 seconds right now. Now 2. I thought Stunt Race Fx would be the most challenging one. There's a little bit of course memorization involved with this, but the color of the ground gives you an idea of if it's safe to do a trick or not. If it's green, you should be able to jump fine. The blue and red means don't jump. You'll regret it. Yellow means either the goal's coming up or there might be a shortcut. That's a neat one. How about another game I haven't played? I don't think I've ever tried this. Ever dream of flying? The Flight Club offers a variety of aerial sports to thrill and challenge you. Dare to take the first step and earn your license. Yeah, I know this is definitely a popular one. Ran out of budget for licensing good games? That was not on it originally. This game frustrated you to no end? Well, I have no idea how it'll go. Complete 2 objectives could score 120 or more. I saw the map, but I didn't see what I was supposed to do. Okay, I got a choice. Plane. Follow the green glide path and land on the runway. Maneuvers A. Steer. Speed up, speed down. Got it, perhaps. I won't worry about scoring. Speed up. I see that seems pretty far ahead. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Do I have to actually collect them? There we go. Probably easier if I hadn't tried to go so fast. I didn't blow up the plane! Yay! 92 points. I don't deserve 92. Beam? What's beam? Accuracy is 50? I don't believe it. I see her, Dave. I got over 28. Oh my goodness. It's a miracle. Maneuver for the 3 rings, land inside one of the yellow target areas. Oh, there's only one. Lean back or flare. Open parachute. Yeah, I knew I was supposed to collect them after I touched one of them. But apparently it didn't matter. At least not for this first one. I'm not controlling anything yet. Oh, well, I hit A, and then it seemed like... How am I controlling this? Layer? I can, like, turn left and right. Up and down, I don't understand what they do. Bonus if I'm on the moving one. Yeah, it's obviously my first time doing this, so I should try that. This steers a little more like I would expect. Yeah. No. Not gonna work at all. We're in the big one, though. $35. That's a score like I feel like I actually earned. I am certified to kill myself parachuting. He's mad. The instructor? He should be. Rocket belt. Shift with LNR. Target runway. We got 3 things now. So it's an LNR. Just do that. Jet reverse. Fast jet, slow jets. Is it waiting on me? Timer's going. Yes. It's very much waiting on me. He was mad because he couldn't reach 30 points himself. Wow. It's over there. What is that? That not a target. Okay. Finally loaded. Yikes, my elevation was going down really fast. Have a good night, Lee. I don't care about the runway. Now we just need the target. We might actually be able to hit the moving one with this, but let's just go for the ring. We've got kind of a right veering thing going on. I would love a jetpack, especially to go to work. 100 points? I sure didn't expect 100 points. Guess you can go over 100 points? Or if you do like the moving one, then that will give you extra points that you lost somewhere else. You always raged and played Mario World instead? Not a bad response, I would say. You didn't throw the system. Three rings in either the right or left runway. Like, I'm so tempted to speed up, but I shouldn't. Like all of my Star Fox training. That will mean nothing now. That seems fast. I'm gonna curve around. It seems neat so far. I mean, for the Super Nintendo, it's pretty dang unique. Yeah, I had no idea where I was. Because the very upper left of the map, I can maybe use that guide this time. As much as those two dots going apart help me. So is it all sort of exercise based, or does the gameplay sort of change later? How do I slow down? Like, I'm used to like pulling back to slow down. That doesn't make sense. B. B is how you slow down. Yeah, that's a perfect angle. Straight into the ground. Oh god. I know it didn't look good. Yeah, look at her face now. I guess I was turning at the same time was the bad thing. Need 90 points to qualify? What? Between all of them? Well, apparently I'm doing awesome then. Maneuver for the 5 rings. Land inside of the yellow target. I'm live now? How long has this stream been going? An hour, 15 minutes? Wow, thanks YouTube. 90 more? Oh, that's how much is left. Okay. Then that's bad. Hey, Finch. Open parachute. Yeah, I don't think this made sense to me before. Lean forward. I don't know. I didn't get the modded classic, but used software to do that. Let's see. Lean backwards. Oh, it rotates them. Wait a second. How does that help me steer? Yeah, you just flip around. 45-degree angle. But it rotates them around. It's not like that simple. But yeah, I understand why the 45-degree angle makes sense now. See how awesome this was? I didn't kill him. Just a little off target. You don't say. So do I repeat all of them? Or what happened? Yeah, we repeat all of them from this area. We do that again since it was awful. The word flare means nothing to me. I sort of get what I'm trying to do now. I'm sure I will not do it right. There's some Nosbugs. Bugs. You kind of want to see what happens if I don't open it? I don't blame you. Let's see. That would be backwards. You gotta like really do it ahead of time. Ugh. Well, we're doing something better. Almost. Okay, we'll go over there. If you possibly can. And then I can just like pull backwards. But it's not gonna really work. Wow, am I gonna go past that? Good. Good enough. This is Pilot Wings. Yeah, it's just after midnight here. 56 is, you know, better. If falling fast, flaring causes you to float, so pressing back. Sure it does. I'm sure it does, but it doesn't make sense to me yet. Scalpers are having a hard time scalping the Super Nintendo one? Sounds good to me. Do this one. Yeah, being on the West Coast is nice, stream-wise. What's up, Jackson? I think the rocket belt makes sense. He still kind of has a veer to him that I'm not used to. Alright, see ya, Azura. We're not just playing this game, though. It's alright, you're bored. Kind of chilling out playing with what the Super Nintendo Classic can do. Your favorite game on the whole system? I've never played it until now. And also, again, if anyone has a game to suggest, you can do that with the request command. I kind of hold left because I know he's going to drift. Phew, I was wondering if that was fast. Got everything, though. Yeah, 100 points. Yeah, that face is terrifying. I think all of her faces are terrifying. Now we need a 64. Yeah, I did say switch views and I did never do that. So yeah, that would make sense to be helpful while descending for the target. Okay. Slow until looks like it's dropping like that. That's a little smaller, maybe. I'm trying to slow down. Yeah, I don't know how much... Oh, it's just gonna force me to land? Well, I'm fine with that. No! I tried speeding up and holding down. Perfect. Oh well. Better. Like, slowly getting the hang of stuff, maybe. I've played Star Fox 2 once. And by that I mean tried it once. Okay. Let's look at Actraiser. I think I've looked at it once, but I've never played it, really. So is this gonna make sense for me to do for 10 minutes? Are you awake? Maybe. I know this game has like 2 different sort of modes to it. But we're probably just doing the platforming side-scrolling thing right now. Fight the monsters. Please. Yeah, I don't really... Just from what I know about it, I don't think it makes sense to play this for a long period of time. Other than just one of these stages. This game is kind of loud. Oh, Nosbugs, thanks for the sponsor. Awesome. Really appreciate that. Like that and donations I forget I even have on until someone uses it. I'm just gonna turn the volume down a little bit. Hopefully that helps. But thanks, really appreciate that. If you are on Discord, well, I would say link your YouTube account, but that's been totally broken for a while. But there's a sponsor room on Discord. I don't know what special moves I've got here. I do have UN Squadron on here. I played that a little bit. Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. I think I've tried it once. I don't think I put it on the system. But if you do join Discord, let me know. I want to climb up there. Maybe. Guess I'm not going to. Plenty of health for now, though, so let's see. X, A... Don't seem to do anything. L and R don't seem to do anything. It seems to be all the moves I got right now is slash and jump. Is that an enemy? Turn around. Yes. At least you can shoot the fire, kind of Castlevania-like. Checkpoint or... oh, item thing. How is my sponsor room broken? The room isn't broken, but the sponsor syncing with YouTube is broken, and it has been for like a month. So I've been maintaining the sponsor role just manually. It's fine. Bugs are definitely going to be what kills me. Through that, we'll just go right. Boss time. And since my range is like tiny, I'm gonna probably stand next to him and get myself killed by trying to hit him too much. Oh jeez. I'm supposed to dodge that? Does it always shoot the same way? Oh, I was down to 1 bar. I was hoping just to do it. Yours don't either, Jacob? I don't feel as bad. Join the Discord? Let me just do that now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you put a message in there, cool. Well, you can get in the sponsor room now. Oh, that's good to know, Techie. That message about the boss. Not this game. Cool. You got close. Oh! Thought I could just run for it, but you don't get many invincibility frames. Too close to death. Yeah, it is the same pattern. I don't know when he's gonna stop, though. I just walk into him. Good, I can at least just duck under the pole. The pole arm. The lance. The lance thing. Hey, cool. Did it. Finally. You know, level 1. They said they would email you again. Well, at least someone's working on it. I figured, or at least I've heard it's probably on YouTube's end, but I don't know. So let's see, what's... I probably shouldn't even get invested at all at how this part of the game works, because we can't. We're not going to be here very long. I'll leave it there. Although I like town building stuff. So since Nas just sponsored, and because I also like Paperboy. Paperboy it is. So there's 3 different like routes, and I think I remember one of the passwords just literally from memory. I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure I remember one of these passwords. This is seriously how you enter this thing. It's terrible. Five, 7, 3, 8? Yeah, that's the password for Middle Road. So we need to deliver the papers to all of the subscriber houses, or we lose them, and we have to get through 7 days worth of delivering papers. Waiting for me to hit a button. It's been a long time since I've played this. That game seems louder than the others. Or it's more loud on my end. It's dangerous. Free the pig. Here's the mailbox. Oh no. Get the most by putting it in the mailbox if you care about points. Probably shouldn't care about points. Wow, I played this a lot. I played this a lot. I'm going to die now. Oh, I owned this. Or own it. Baby's gonna come back. Yeah, the game is naturally loud. So now we got kind of a bonus section, as much as I'll call it a bonus section. Exactly. Yeah, the soundtrack is not why you play. All the stuff's gone. But like, if you do something like stop the girl from walking across the street, then it'll say so in the paper. Just a nice thing, I guess. It's kind of fun being able to go in there and having a little bit of danger but getting extra papers for it. Hit them, will stop for a second. Sewer monsters, ghosts in the haunted house. This house, which has a pool and a guy about to dive into the pool, but he's apparently scared to and needs encouragement. Have I got them all so far? The thief over here? Nope, no thief. Usually, sometimes robbing one of them. It's definitely a unique neighborhood. I hate that you don't get extra papers if I've got 10. You have to intentionally go down to 9 or it doesn't give you anything. At least there's no time limit for slowing down. You really need to a lot of times. God, I just remember, like, seeing, like, the beginning of the house and knowing which way I should go. Please don't shoot me. Everyone's favorite obstacle course. I think this is easier than the NES one. It's certainly more spacious. Every time you jump on a ramp, you get more papers. I don't know where they're coming from. I'm going slow. No, not too slow. Yeah, you should definitely sleep, Corey. Thanks for the raid and for getting me the file for this. Perfect delivery. The only way to get an extra life. I think that's the only way you get an extra life in this game. Alright, so you pretty much do the same route 7 times, so there's not really any reason for me to do it again. But I played that a lot. Wow, this is quiet now. Jesus, that's loud. Since WXYZ requested it a while ago, do a little cool spot. I think I rented this game like once. People seem to like it a bit. I was never enamored with this game. Release those guys from there by shooting it. Get the 7-up, it's good. Oh, that's bad. I remember, like, the face in the upper left is your health. See, if you want to see an advertisement game done right, you know what I'm gonna say, right? Do I even have to say it? I won't say it. Yeah, I can shoot. I read it at the beginning. I'm shooting suds, huh? Oh, thanks. That was totally avoidable. Forget it. You can keep them. I need 60 though, right? What video output does it have? I don't know. I don't know the resolution. Or you just mean physically? It's HDMI. So I'm capturing it with my Elgato. Which is awesome. Have some consistency. That's an awful sound. Genesis version is better than this? I barely touched this one, and I haven't touched the Genesis one. I'm sure that you're very surprised I haven't tried the Genesis version. Up. Very dead. Yeah! I'm dead! Yeah! So I guess I got 40% of the cool spots that we need to go to the next level. So we're 7 cool points. Die, bug. So I grab that. Yeah. Bounce? Yeah. My god, it was finally intuitive. I think those handy arrows. Yeah, we gotta shoot it. So I guess once we reach the 60%, even though it's percent, then we can actually do the cage. I've heard the Super Nintendo Aladdin is great. I haven't played it though. I'm sure I'm going the wrong way. At the top of the screen, aren't I? Where was it? I don't think I went that far. Okay. I remember that there now. Well, that's abrupt. Man. They could just sing a lullaby, and you would be up for years. I know I tried this game sort of recently. I think Lair had requested it for something. And I remember this stage being awful. Absolute terrible. Oh, it's living up to my expectations. Yeah, why would I want to be able to see where I'm going without moving at a complete crawl? Is there any way to, like, stop moving? Oh, good. R actually lets you stop moving. Kind of amazed. This is where Cuphead got his controls. You mean the hands or the part of it not telling you where to go at all? Very much almost dead. But it said up. Why would I want to go up? Didn't I come from up? Oh, awesome. Full health again. Yeah, the hands were pretty helpful. I saw, like, nothing extra. Ugh. Really? I love how you can get hit just back to back. Just doesn't stop. Yeah, it's probably true that it was cheaper to make a game than commercials. Now. How much is a Super Bowl ad now? Even though less people are watching. That one little dot worth it. Oh, that was clearly worth it. We got a checkpoint. If I had just jumped down, it would have been fine. But how would I know that? I mean, I grew up playing this every day. That's what I mean. Oh, it's momentum. It takes longer to get right. Mario in Mario 1 takes like a while before he's full speed, but this takes it to like a whole other level of delay. Killed by more things I can't see. Because I didn't inch along. So all of the spots, I guess, still count? I don't see any right now. That was safe. Oh, God. Gimme. I mean, look how much of the screen I have to react to something becoming visible. No! Yeah, show me a full health thing, and not a chance I'm getting it. Oh, dead again from... Why do these games have to have the camera so far in? I mean, we just need this full view of his detail. We wouldn't have been able to live without it. I guess the picture on the box is more important than how it actually plays. All about the demo. Gimme. Yay. Yeah, it's not full health, but it goes up a lot. What? I guess I was being shot at. Was that the spike? Yeah! Okay, I'm pretty much done with this. There's just no room to see things. Just something you'd have to get used to. Or memorize. One of those. Not officially 10 minutes, but yes. A little Tetris. A little Dr. Mario? Maybe both. It seems a little louder too. So I always really liked Mixed Match, but I hate that you can't play it without 2 players. So, let's do some Tetris. Actually, I should probably do just versus. How do I go back? I can't go back. If I do versus, at least it'll be over quicker. B. B goes back. A goes forward. Sure, let's go for hard. I can't hold pieces in this. But there's certainly a ridiculous sound when you get a Tetris. Oh, great. Still want to get one Tetris before I start clearing garbage. It isn't hard, so I should expect wouldn't be a cakewalk. Not being able to hold pieces is kind of a big deal. There. Now damage control. If you call that damage control. Okay, good. There's no open spaces underneath there that make that bad. Oh no. I'm gonna need to do this first anyway. I'm not gonna leave no gap anyway. Try to keep it flatter. The next hole is right there, so just don't cover that one up. Gotta look down and not cover the next hole up, or otherwise you're not gonna make progress. Oh yeah, give me this. Well, fine. That worked nicely. Sure. At least we got a nice long gap from inputting stuff over here. Oh, he's really high up. I was like, why did the music not slow down? Awesome. Oh, great. No, he's doing it again! No. Yeah, see how this game works? Then you get one of those. Phew, okay, great. Perfect timing. Finally. Yes. That sound. I just found that funny. Well, let's do it. Better do it. And these are first to 3. Sure made me work for it. Yeah, I was lucky that they were close together, but I was all set up for it. I want to put it down there, but I also don't. I shouldn't go up too much more. Ugh. Well, I want a line piece over there anyway. Oh. Or let's just do this, which seems safer at a time. Press left a 3 gap. This looks bad. It's not really bad. He's having trouble. Nice. That went by fast. Yeah, exactly. Piece holding is so helpful, and it helps you go a lot faster and worry a lot less. It's like the original NES Tetris is just brutal, because as soon as a piece touches the bottom, it just snaps and it's done. This... I don't know how this really feels compared to that. It pretty much does the same thing, but the speed isn't... The speed's been pretty low. Let me be real sure. Just take that. Yeah, I'm gonna be brave. Well, there's no gaps. It'll work, I promise. Weird having the well right in the middle, but it works. Wow, that's not at all what I wanted. Crap. Didn't slide it in. Oh, it just makes it taller. Oh, we can just start building from 3 lines up until he sends us anything. But will we get a line piece? Ever. Maybe. Perhaps. Ever. Ever. Let's clear 1 line. Oh my god. Oh no! We might be dead! Wow. Thank you, randomness. Like, oh, this is safe until he sends us something. No, we're dead. If this game were a con artist, I would have believed I was winning that one. Oh, nice timing. You can just have that back. Oh, or not. Oh, God. Wow, perfect pieces. This is nuts. Oh, 2 again. He's having a little more trouble now. Just not enough trouble. Gonna come back. Maybe. Oh, I've already gotten a lot of line pieces. I shouldn't rely on multiples. 3's good enough. Wait. I shouldn't. No, he's maybe screwed. Awesome. I should have just pushed him over, but it ended up working. Alright, a little Tetris. A little Dr. Mario. Usually what I like to do in this game is set it all the way to level 20. And then play on low. That's kind of high up there. Like on level 20 you make one mistake. Forget it. You learn to play on medium. Yeah, it loses its interest. It loses the interesting part whenever you have like 6 open spaces all the way up. Really easy to just place a piece somewhere by accident, though. They're there for no good reason at all. I was hoping to get this line of 5 here horizontally, but it was gone. The one I needed to lean it on. Some horizontal stuff. I just want to clear those that way. It's fun. Oh, that's silly. Just don't want to do it. Oh, nice. I didn't even plan that. Tetris is kind of that way too, with using pieces like on the side of a well for some defensive safety moves to bring the stack down a bit. Good night, Ronald. I did used to play this quite a lot a long time ago. I did pretty much always stay on low. NES remix. Sure, cover it up. I'm not concerned. I was only looking at this. It's not like there's a timer. Enjoy it. It's all the reward we're gonna get. Ta-da. Yeah, just one level of each. Well, sort of. We'll do. Mixed mode is really neat, going for a high score. It's sort of like the World Championship kind of thing with just Tetris and Dr. Mario, but yeah. Can't do it without 2 players, unless if I just let player 2 die repeatedly. I'm gonna do a little off-road. Yes! Toyota. Lars, do that again, but put the game you want after the command. I usually do like Excel. Usually I use like a nitro right at the beginning, and you can pretty much stay ahead of everyone except for the gray car. I really like tournament fighters. This game also has regular and tight steering. That you do with the L and R buttons. Of course, put more money there. We're gonna lap them. No way. Nice. Oh my god, it's just only items go there. Yeah, exactly, Dave. This I've been making lists of my favorite games on lots of systems, and the Super Nintendo list is like the hardest list to do. Get one of everything after just 2 races. Or 1 race. The ukulele had a mode with a top-down sort of thing, too. I mean, I guess this was a big hit in the arcades at one point, because a laundromat where I grew up had the system, and there was 3... It had 3, like, actual wheels on it to control, and pedals. But you have to get first to not put quarters in the thing, so... It's kind of expensive to play multiplayer. Kind of expect that in Street Fighter, I guess. RC program had like the camera that followed you, right? So you really couldn't see a lot of the track. I like that the track is just stationary in this. you get a feel of how far ahead you are. I don't remember lapping cars in this until really late, burning nitro for fun. Give me some money. Or not. It keeps wanting to put items in the same spot they were in. I did not put Rock and Roll Racing on. Don't believe so. I could stream the process of putting games on. That's exciting. Didn't run into him. They just seem really slow. Kind of in disbelief. Maybe I've played this too much. Alright. At least we can save anywhere. Is Kumo still here? It's under C, right? Not Super Contra. Just Contra 3. But I think I played a little of this on the first stream I did. I can at least do like the first stage. And if I do the first stage, then I want to do the second stage because I like the top-down thing. Oops, I should have gave myself 7 lives. I'm gonna need them. Certainly not something I've played a lot, but I did actually play it some forever ago. And when I was playing this recently, I think the flamethrower is just amazing. Ooh. What does that sound even mean? Is it extra life? How do you get them? Dogs are like... hard to know when they're going to actually react to you. Oh, that's not hitting it. Ooh, yikes. That was a little lucky. Well, I played it briefly recently. Just to the start of level 3. Probably about what I'm going to do again. Always fun when there's a vehicle in a game like this. Oh, you stopped walking. Messing with me. Probably have lost bombs. I think you lose a bomb, you lose your bomb collection every time you get hit. Like, I'll wait. I know what'll happen if I don't. I think laser, like, really sucks, too. This one might be better than that. floor is literally on fire. So this, like, is evil. So, like, little extra fire just kind of goes everywhere. But not on every eruption. Oh, dang, that was spread. Don't remember this at all? I mainly remember this from playing, like, a demo of it, like, at a Walmart. I don't know if I even played it outside of that. Kind of hilarious. Here is Metroid. This could have been a Metroid, and you would have completely believed it. Crap. Why to do that? That move. He wants to automatically jump, though. Just use this before I'm hit. I don't think I've ever liked games where you get hit, where you have one-hit kills. Like this. Like Mario, you know, if you're small, you expect it, but you can get a power-up and then not be. So you have a degree of feeling safe. So that way, if something feels unfair, you at least have a little buffer between you and death. Then we have this type of stage, which is completely different. You freaking steer with L and R to turn. Wait. Press it twice for it to be faster? Okay, this weapon kind of sucks in this view. Is it here? Oops, I just ran straight into it. Yeah, I'm happy. I did stream this a little bit before, so. Yep, you certainly can fall off. But I choose one. It'll only take me 30 minutes to pick one. I was surprised. I didn't even know there was a Ninja Gaiden trilogy on the Super Nintendo. Alright, let me see, what was that? Someone requested Super Mario Kart. Well, Lars did. Not someone. Probably have some trophies on here. Star Fox 2? Why would I play that? That's only the new game that came out. I'm really honestly surprised I haven't just done a stream of it yet, honestly. I've only played it once on stream the night I got this thing and died doing it, and I haven't played it since that. 200cc. This game feels fast enough as it is. I'm not sure which one I hit. A version of this with 100 racers would probably be a lot of fun, because I really liked F-Zero X on 64, and probably a lot of that reason, besides that you could kill people, because there was 30 racers. And so the points, like, were really high numbers. You could get 100 points if you were first place, but I really liked that you didn't need to be first place to win. You could get, like, all fifths and probably win if you kill the people who have more points than you. That's your favorite in the series? I think I like GX a little more, but I like it. But I like the Super Nintendo one a lot too, so it's... They each just kind of feel different. It was very impressive at 60 frames a second. I don't remember how it felt when I was playing it. The thing I hated about F-Zero X was the sliding, though. You can kind of steer in a certain way to stop it, but I don't know if there's like a way you're supposed to avoid it. I think I liked basically everything about it except for how cars could slide. Here, sliding is like an intentional part of the control. There, you're just kind of screwed. Feather, first lap. Cool. It feels so satisfying to not hit a wall for a while in this game. Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll hit that. I'm sure an enemy won't. Oh dang, had a feather. Just use it next lap. Oh no. Ew. Oh, thank you. Love how enemies have just an infinite supply of items to throw at you. Whenever it feels like. Dang. All the feathers. Sure, slowing down was really worthwhile. McDonald's? Is there a McDonald's game on the Super Nintendo? Because dang if I won't play MC Kids anyway. When I was looking through the list, I kept wanting to put on Super Scope 6 and Battle Clash and Yoshi Safari, but I highly doubt those would work. Yeah, just connect the Super Nintendo mouse and use that instead. Get out of here. That's tomorrow? I thought that was today. And by today, I mean yesterday. Oh no. That hurts a lot. Starts at 2 p.m. I'll set an alarm. Actually, I have to work tomorrow at noon. Why would I have a Saturday to not do a release? But I actually left early yesterday. So it's not really a big deal, and they usually don't take very long. It's just more being in the mindset of having done work. It was awful. And first, though. On 100cc. Die. I usually still feel bad if I sleep past noon very long on the weekend. But Friday night is usually when I would sleep a really long time. from having slept like 6 to 7 hours through the week. Nice, I curved that on purpose. At least it worked. We're gonna play through this circuit, pick whatever else. I always really like the Bowser Castle stages. I think I like the Ghost Valley stages maybe the most on this version though. But the Bowser Castle stages on the Game Boy version. Kind of hard or weird to like steer the other way to sort of stop your steering. For all the OP stuff was sort of, you really weren't able to do OP stuff. I don't remember. I didn't play Mario Kart 7 very long, so I don't remember this being in it. But I really liked that this Mario Kart was still like really, oh my god. You did well on it by steering well. Items really weren't that big of a deal. And it's like, I guess the Mario Karts just more and more got luck driven. I mean, obviously driving is still very important, and you can manage items certain ways. And not drive into thwomps. Wish there was more stuff in the middle of the tracks in the newer Mario Kart games. Just even these thwomps. Make it more interesting to drive around the track. Bad, I might like this one the best. I just jumped over the item boxes. I also like that you can get like tons of coins. I won't say anything more about that. Set items based on how they were in previous games. You mean like in Mario Maker, how you can't spin jump off of a vine in Mario World? Still annoys me that you can't spin jump off of other things in Mario World like you could though. Like you can have different rules. Why not make them like they were? I mean, I'm pretty happy with Mario Maker anyway, but well, the stuff that's in it. Yeah, that's a shortcut. Probably not a good idea, but fun. Ooh. The hairpin curve is pretty ridiculous. Maybe I'll break this time. Nope. Nope, it didn't break. Wow, that was great. Yeah, you set an item next to another one, it makes the other one disappear. Just imagine playing this multiplayer and someone coming from behind you with that zipper at the end. At least they can't use them. Earthbound. Earthbound is awesome. I have streamed that before. How you doing, Lance? I don't know how awesome it'd be for 10 minutes or so. Perfect score. Points-wise. As that's what a score is. Slowly unlock the special cup. I think I could have just went straight to 100 CC star and unlock it, but oh well. Just doing whatever I haven't done on it so far. Let's see. I actually wouldn't mind looking at that. Which Cheap Pop Man requested. I definitely did not play this originally, but I've tried this game before. UN Squadron. Seems like it's another loud one. Only a madman would take this mission. Luckily, they found me. Oh, them graphics. That's almost realistic. Yeah, I remember like being able to like turn left and right and being different. No, hit start. It just stops. You don't get no title screen music. How do I make this easy? No, I'll leave it on normal. Vulcan special super duper weapon? I guess regular shot. Something. Hit buttons. I don't know. Red. Select my target area. I don't think I have choices right now. Target is the frontline base. To get to make our sword for thwarting Project 4. This is an early one? I have $3,000. Let's use this one. No, but I can afford this one. Weapons. 50 bombs. 3 shots? Well, this gives me 50, so how about that? Alright, I can shoot. Oh, they're gonna stay on screen. I should use a bomb. I did remember they dropped. Oh god. Oh yeah, that's right. When you get hit, you go into danger. And I think if you get hit immediately, again, you die. It's interesting. Kind of evil. But your ship's unstable. Yep, like that. I have money, though. Death is a strategy. Mega Crush. That's kind of expensive, probably. But I can switch weapons, I think. I'll grab one of those. I assume I still have the bombs? I don't know, I'm just gonna buy it anyway. I think X toggles between that. So I can hold the button for a while, but then it stops. A bit weird. I'm not sure what the red thing does. Like there's a screen. I think, how could something be deeper and a knockoff? That was dangerous. I should be using these bombs more. I did at 50 after all. Hold him down. Awesome. I expected I would have to do a second phase there. It's just the beginning. Ending was very anime-like. Target, well, everything. Can't afford another plane yet. Level 3? Max level 5. Oh, I guess the, like, red or blue things are leveling that up. Sure, let's get one. Do these add to what I have? I'm just buying them because they're cheap enough, I think. No, it refreshes it. Or I lost it at the end of the level. I do not have a Puyo game on this. Although I do like Puyo. Played Puyo Pop Fever was the first one I really played a lot of. Oh, this should not be. No! How was I supposed to know that? Health left. Does it flash longer and longer each time? Oh no, I'm just out of health. I'm just out of health, period. Just in time for the boss. Our stealth bomber they warned us about. Oh no, I saw the shot out the back and then I was scared of it. So are there lives? Or is it infinite? Maybe I'll delete the Puyo thing. Seems infinite. I don't see... Oh no, the bottom left is my life count. Maybe. That was close. the ship instability thing is kind of a neat mechanic, but something that comes at you you don't expect, it could probably screw you very fast. Wow, look at that. Yeah, basically the same program for games on the NES Classic has been updated for this. Hey, I'm in the same position I was before. Use all the bombs. I assume it's impossible. Kill it before it shoots. I was just about to switch. Stream die? Of course it did. Yeah, I think it's back. Try it one more time. Well, we're leveling it up, even though I'm almost out of lives. I was about to use the Mega Crush the last time before I died, right after being notified the stream was dead. YouTube just has been dropping apparently everyone's stream lately. Or lots of them. It's been kind of inconsistent since ultra low latency was rolled out, as much as that feature is amazing. I've got it off right now though. I decided last second to go up. I guess bombs don't do a lot of damage. Could have definitely killed me, but I was stable. To the boss. I have health this time. Oh no. We're not there yet because I still have health. Okay. Yeah, it's not surprising to get more buffering. Let's use that. Yep. That makes sense. Oh well. But yeah, it's a neat game. And I think I, maybe a few years ago, played all the way through it. Like, just with save states. Just like at the start of every level. Something like that. I had fun with it. It has lower latency than YouTube's default setting. Or at least YouTube's default low setting. But it doesn't have as low as YouTube's ultra low setting. Had a console port that was superior to the arcade version. That is rare. Since... Wait, Jacob requested something earlier, right? Well, I can delete the McDonald's one since there's no McDonald's game. Playing Earthbound for a little bit doesn't make a ton of sense, I think. I don't have a save on it yet. Why not? A little bit. Time is it? Oh, it's late. Eh. So what? Oh, this game's more normal volume. Fast. Definitely fast. No, I haven't tried the Ninja Gaiden trilogy. I was surprised it existed, but then I put it on. Unsuspecting boy in a town, the far reaches of society, rudely awakened by what we were about to witness, became one of 4 young youths to save the world. Hi, Dark Jake. Looks quite familiar to me, too. Yeah, I figured I'm gonna play like a couple fights and then be happy, but it's still, I have to go talk to Pokey. But, only because Matthew requested it. Yeah, this is definitely an experience game. That's funny, Jake. And by Jake, I mean Mike. You know, the most important thing about this game is that you can play it with one hand. With only L to select, select to back, and the arrows. So I can have a lovely stale Coke Zero. The meteorite landed. We should investigate. But definitely don't talk to your mom before you leave. They'll just get in your way. You've seen part of this game way too much for not having finished it. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll be before I replay this all the way again. I mean, I did stream it all the way through, so... I've got an archive. Good old liar exaggerate up there. And the dog Yantu. He's as much wolf as he is Magic Koopa. They're all illusions. Well, since we couldn't go see the meteorite, go to sleep. Nothing bad will happen. Can at least go directly to where we need to go. I took my brother to where the meteorite landed. Rude to mother. Police left. Local gang people. I can't find him, so it's your job, because I'm his brother. Also, change out of your jammies before you leave. Hi, Dark Litton. Yes, puppy. You're the most valuable member of the team. Talk to her dad, who looks like this. He just is the phone. He has millions of dollars to give to me slowly over time. Not embezzled. Yeah, I can fight some stuff. This music. I always thought of this as being tequila backwards. So it completely doesn't matter at this point, but the main thing about the battle system is that when you get hit, the hit points roll and you have real time to do something about it. As long as it doesn't actually roll to 0, you're not dead. But it rolls too fast for 30. I'm actually half dead. Have a bread roll, why not? Yeah, Pokey's dad says that he borrowed it. He borrowed a lot of money anyway. Oh yeah, the rolling hit points thing is so unique. Pressing A repeatedly is not, though. And whenever you get a hit, you have to decide, am I just going to kill the enemies really fast because your hit points will stop then, or try to heal? Especially when you're entering commands for 4 people. I played it about a year ago. Year and a half, maybe. I mean, when you start bleeding, the blood isn't just on the floor immediately. It slowly runs out. Is this a bad analogy? And here's his brother, and then there's going to be story. So I probably should just stop here. Earthbound. Classic. Even though this probably... No, I shouldn't say it. We play Goof Troop. I kind of don't want to play Star Fox 2 because I would end up going... I don't know how long it took me before. I probably wouldn't want to stop with it after like one planet thing. Miss Pac-Man. Spoilers, Techie, my god. Also, the ghosts die too in this game. I eat them. So this game was neat because it has this pack booster thing. It just really makes it slightly easier. And it also had a strange mode where the mazes are very different. I think I like playing like this. It was lots of fun, Michael. I don't have to explain how this game works, do I? Pac-Man was pretty much awful compared to Miss Pac-Man. And... ooh, this is probably the best version of Pac-Man that I've played because it's got these different mazes. You can play like large and mini mode. Mini's kind of difficult because there's still 4 ghosts. Strange had some really strange ones. This one might hurt me, but there's another one. Don't. Yep. The timing was just perfect for the blue ghost to come and kill me. There's been a couple times I've thought about playing one of the Pac-Man Championship Edition games again. I hate when there's a little gap at a corner and you can't go through it, but it looks like you can. Oh no! Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man's definitely better. I don't see how it's a question. One is the same game repeatedly, as the ghosts slowly get faster, and that's it. This has variety. So yeah, I was just thinking how most games run basically perfect. Stunt Race Fx had just a little menu weird thing, and then Uniracers had another just graphical thing where the opposing racer was like caught in limbo on the screen. Oh no. Bad timing. You will be able to buy this at a store again pretty soon, I guess. Just remember the rating of the stream and I'm going to shut up. I mean, obviously I'm at least curious what comes after that statement. Does it have to do with a Cards Against Humanity card? Still can't believe that freaking card exists. Not really squeeze through there very easily. Oh! Just got me. Thought I was gonna sneak past. Yeah. That one controller. I'm gonna turn around now and go back in. Yeah, that figures. So I was knowledgeable of what Mike was referring to. Remember when these were like amazing to see? These little cutscenes? When did Pac-Man come out in the arcade? Was it like just 1980? So here's where the game gets strange. There's no walls. Gotta lean on the ones that are there, or... Oh! Yes. Otherwise, completely freak out. It was 1980? Wow. That was a guess. Dang, I left a power pellet last. I missed back when it was 82. Just 3 short years for the NES. Close. They usually flash, I think, 5 times? Certainly later in the game, it gets shorter and shorter and you can't rely on that. You were 1. I was -5. Unsafe. What was the exact day? Very important. Oh no. Just in time I turned around. Ooh. Good enough. Totally good enough. This one looks too normal to be in the strange set. A colder lawn again. Crap. I'm hitting buttons and they're not doing anything. I only played Miss Pac-Man in the arcade. I don't know how many versions of it there are out there, but I'm sure there's a lot. Up here is kind of harder, so while they're not here... No! Wow. Crap, that little gap. I just hate them. Yeah. Hi, Dragon Wolf. totally worth eating one of those. Here's more like strange. The worst part about it is it looks like you can go through some areas that you can't because they're too close together. And it being all like lattice structured, you have to like cross your steps several times. All those pellets are gonna be going fast. Probably not many more, Michael. It is pretty late. This game has continues, though. I think there's like 30 stages. I hate when they turn. Well, if they're gonna be in a line, I'll be safe for them now for like a whole 3 seconds. Ooh. I could go through there, but you can't. Like, we can get them on like the other side somehow. There's not a lot left. I always like this one. It's fun holding diagonal and watching her go crazy. Really frustrating if you're trying. Oh no! It just turned back like a couple frames. So easy to go past these dots that are in the open, though. Oh God! No, you are there. Would you like to, maybe, whichever? I'm good. I'm happy. Happy with that. Yeah, I can't think of a version of Pac-Man I've liked better than this one. I mean, there's not a lot of variety, but I like the different modes. Oh, whatever. Wow. 10,000 points. Just to get a life. Points matter for something. Oh no, there's dots in the middle. I reacted completely wrong. I don't know where to go. Tetris. No game over yet. Oh, I got a couple. I knew he'd come up. A lot of people seem to have just, like, that one game they're really good at. Weird having these pellets in the middle. Like little four-leaf clover pattern. Oh, I didn't think he was there. Like most power pellets feel like they're wasted. I haven't played this in quite a while. Oops. I hate just leaving it there, but I hate getting it too with no one near. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I was gonna make it through that. Oh no, the turning. He did not ask for that power. I don't think you would probably pick Street Fighter 2 the movie, the game. You had your option of games. Ugh. It's a little more constricted. Now we got a path. Finally. There was a lot of lives on that level. Oh, I think this is the one where the power pellets do nothing to the ghosts other than make them turn around. Like, yeah, just forget it. That's scary. Like, at least still sort of control them a little bit with that. Oh, I got lucky I got out of there. Wow. Didn't deserve to live. I think they work again now, but there's no power pellets up here on the north side of this map. Crap. Well, that's all of them. I'm following him and I shouldn't be. How many lives? At least one. One. Oh, nice. That was scary. Super Nintendo is probably my favorite 2CK. Of course, I left one. It's too close to grab that. I don't need points. I do need points. Forget it. On stage 20. Oh, nice. We got a nice long one. That's ridiculously long. Oh god, I saw them both going into the warp. That's sad. I think I actually have 2 continues left. I think if it says continue 0, it still lets you do it. I think you're waiting for the full one? That makes sense. I was a little bit worried about trying to use it early. I knew at least one case of someone who had it work successfully, so... Oh no! I was not looking at the screen! Yeah, I thought it was pretty safe with how long this period is. That's enough. Pac-Man 254? I haven't heard of that. But yeah, it's working fine for me. Always good to leave single dots and little tiny groups of dots, so you have to go to places you don't want to go again. Oh, the controls are like messing me up just a little bit, but it's felt good mostly. Like, I still don't notice any input lag. Hey, then, Hobo Batman. If they include patched ROMs for this, I mean, I don't see why any ROM of any kind wouldn't work. There's only 2 things that haven't worked flawlessly so far. And they still ran the game fine. Uniracers might be a little hard to play with the other cycle in the middle of the screen. Never seen that before. Couple long sections in the middle now. Yeah. Ghosts are busy anyway. It's long again. Oh, pretty long. It's weird to me that it goes from them just turning around to kind of easing up on the difficulty. Certain patched ROMs had issues on the NES Classic. Didn't know about that. Well, I mean, it is basically an emulator, but one released by Nintendo. If you remember, this maze was earlier. This does reuse them, but not tons. I mean, if you play Miss Pac-Man proper, the original version, like, you play the same maze just repeatedly. Oh, no. And you play, like, each level more times than the one before it. So there's only, like, 5 or 6 levels or something. But it lasted for, like, over 20. Super Mario Maker slowly dying on YouTube. I mean, it's been running for 2 years. I mean, I certainly don't want to play Super Mario Maker all the time. Still like it. Play it often enough. It's still what people most want to watch here. Viewer count-wise. Didn't want to go around. It took longer. It gave them more time to catch up to me. Hello, Mark. Saw an opportunity to go for that. Well, I mean, Mario Maker it's still, like, endless variety. I'm still, like, playing Super Expert, even after over 200 times. You still have the classic viewer level stream. But my problem with those is it's hard for me to not do them for less than 6 hours. Oh, I thought he was down there. I mean, it's why I got into streaming at all. I mean, it's just about the perfect game for it, making a level and then having someone else be able to play it when I'm talking and not watching what I'm doing. Yeah, such a joy is very relative, though. I mean, I still, after all this time, do not really enjoy playing Kaiser levels, where the people that seem to still really be into Mario Maker basically only play those types of levels. Everything has to be completely ridiculous, or it's not interesting. Which there are still other kinds of completely ridiculous than that. I mean, I'm pretty happy that I'm far enough along doing YouTube that 27 people will watch me play Pac-Man. Just started playing Cuphead after watching it. Yeah, it is definitely frustrating. It's still really cool, but I don't know how much I for a while kind of wanted to continue playing it, try to play the bosses again or something, but I don't know that I want to stream it anymore. I'm glad I played it. Holy god, it got awful at the end. Damn. A little late. It's fun to try to chase the ghost, but then they turn around on you. I certainly still hope there's a sequel. Hard to not hope for that. Okay, last continue. I think maybe 32? It finishes on a weird number like that, or 34. I'm getting pretty tired, so that's not helping anything. Okay, that was wasted. I shouldn't have even went there at all. I can get those. Yeah, that's another one that's small. Seemed to be the hardest for me. You can't get away from them as easily. Yeah, the aesthetic is amazing. Ugh. Yeah, and it's probably overall at least as fun to watch being played as play it. Because that's a lot of the draw. Gameplay-wise, I don't know why it's not, like, really special gameplay-wise. I probably would have liked Cuphead a whole lot more if it was more than just all bosses. There's a few run and gun stages, but I would rather it have been more traditionally like a platforming game, but they would have had to be a lot more creative. Does that make sense? With putting more into bigger environments is maybe why I think they didn't. Yeah, Pac-Mania is unique. A Pac-Man game where you can jump. And then the ghosts jump. Only if they're green. I didn't know if it was safe or not. Just live. Just need to live. I love how my YouTube chat is so far behind, it takes like a full 4 seconds for it to come onto my browser window before the stream. They were hoping to break a record? That's really stupid. God, this type of level was not what I was wanting right now. I feel safest just running away from them constantly. Getting what I can on the way. No! Of course, it was right there. To grab these big dots, probably. I hear that's useful. The flashy one. This might be last. 32. I have no lives. That's kind of scary. Don't be a hero. Okay, well, if they want to leave, I'm sure they're going to come as soon as I do that. I didn't know how long they were going to flash. That was not really safe. Like a double opening there. Damn it. Oh, I got a life. That's amazing. It's like we're not going to see the ending because of the last stage. And like 12 dots. Oh my god, they're looking at the camera. They're actually 3D. Yep, this is the ending. That's what you get. The little Pac-Mans are kind of creepy. There's 8 of them on the screen. Throwing a beach ball. Yeah, I could have rewound. But we didn't have to. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man. Somehow still fun today. But the variety of the mazes helps a lot. So that was a full playthrough of Miss Pac-Man. This game needs a full playthrough. Made for children. I just remember liking it. I'm sure I would hate it now. So yeah. Lots of games on here now. Which is amazing. You can also, whenever you load these on, mark if they're single player or 2-player. I did on some of them, but obviously like Killer Instinct is 2 players. Like, maybe I'll go through them and do that. I love this picture. There was like one image that was really small, and then this one has a price tag on his face. Like, we're using that one. Stream to the not so great games? I thought that's what I was doing. I did play Super Bowling. The games no one thought they wanted to see, but get to see now. How many games are installed in this? It's about 150. I didn't count exactly. Maybe I still have it up to count. 139. I don't know if that counts. Yeah, it is 139. That's how many are on here right now. It's not totally full either. There's still about 50 megs left. I almost put Shaq Fu on several times. Do that. The first stage is the only one we're playing anyway. What could possibly go wrong? So, I sort of liked playing this originally. Because it has like different paths like Sonic. Yes! Oh, that momentum. You can go down there. I don't know which ones you can go down. Yeah, this one. And there's a path that sends you back to the beginning. Is it this one? I think it's this one. It's definitely that one. I knew what I was getting myself into. I kind of thought that was neat, originally playing this. I like the water things too. That you kind of fall through automatically and can jump. Ooh. Oh no! I didn't see that, but it killed me. And he melted.
What could possibly go wrong?
Things just barely off screen are in your way a lot. Trying to go faster, skip a bunch, flying in the air is probably a bad idea. The worse, it gets worse the farther you go in the game. The t-shirts are extra lives. Yes, the boot. Kick us back onto the water. I think we should go up. Just warp us. One of these leads to a bonus room. Can actually look up. I can know 2 lives though, maybe. Yeah, I can get that. I could have got it then still. Such pleasant sound when you go in the water. Here's the bonus stage. Did you choose to call it that? What did I say about flying too far? See, I can't tell if it's deep water or not, though. To know if it's another route. Barely didn't make that.
What could possibly go wrong?
I sort of liked Bubsy. Now, by that I mean the first level. Loses its charm very fast. What of it has. That's a continue. That's the stupidest icon for a continue. And it's probably the only one in the game I even know exists. Is like getting 1 in the first level. So we're getting another one of these, huh?
Did I mention I don't like heights?
You didn't, but I bet you will several more times. Still sort of like the water things. Just if you kind of actually see where you're going at all. Usually, probably can't. Got a few neat ideas. Still a bad game. That's a good door. We're not going back to the right, are we? That sucks. Because if I go back in this room, it'll just be the bonus stage again? Oh no. Thank you. Oh, the girls will torture me. More than the game. Girls do tend to do that, though. Competent level design. Oh, the music's about to change. I've played this game enough to know that. Speed? Varied environments? Am I invincible? I don't know. But I'm a dark cat. And I'm dead.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
Going back in there, though. Don't want to stop this music anyway. Got a one up. Now we can go back. I don't think there's anything down there. Nope. Music like makes you happy to have found a secret. I am pretty sure I hated everything after this world, though. A piano's falling down the slope. I want to see a piano. Don't build up speed. You'll be dead. Oh, there's 3 stages in every world? Oh, good. There's another. Because there's a boss. Oh, thanks for the host clockwork. I'm sorry you came to Bubsy. Secrets? Good secrets? Bad secrets. Yep.
More like a bridge too short.
Well, I had to end with a good one. This Pac-Man was way too well loved. I make it. Not by much. No, shouldn't have done that.
More like a bridge too short.
Let's go places this time. Slower. Or not.
More like
Why was an enemy on the log thing? Oops. Didn't have speed. I do have 10 lives, though.
More like a bridge too short.
Oh, God.
More like a bridge too short.
You know, this game is actually deserving of this feature. Takes a little long to use it, but it's neat. The sound is extra satisfying of it loading the save when you pick where you want to be. I jumped over the checkpoint and died.
More like a bridge too short.
I haven't used rewind a lot. Can't tell when he's running full speed.
More like a bridge too short.
And now the game devolves to hell. Wait, if I just hold left, I just go on it again? Back there, it looked like I could have just kept holding left, and he wouldn't have went anywhere.
More like a bridge too short.
I didn't think that would kill me. Water's bad, though. Like, oh no. I've been there. Checkpoint, though. God. It's hard to stop. The pelican has killed me enough times. See, there was a little bit of fun in there. Just a bit. Oop. That was good. This is for sure the first game you're putting on it. Mine was Stunt Race Fx. A Switch. That does things. Switch-like things. Can I go down now? Can. And I missed that.
More like a bridge too short.
Whoa. Okay, I did want to go down here, right? That's it. I can't even go through the passageway. The one up. But at least let me out the right side? This game needs one-way walls. Okay, it needs a lot of things, but in that moment, a one-way wall would have fixed it. Watch out for the gumball machine of death. They don't care. They don't even care. I'm dead. This is what this game calls bosses. My god, he moves so weird. Just flying all over the screen. I've got enough lives just for this level. Two hits? Just two? I can handle two. Oh, did you hear that escalation in the soundtrack? There was tension. Yeah, I think I remember being Halloween. Everyone remember the password, McBurlin.
Hey, whatever blows your hair back.
Then we go to a fair, but forget it. Like the perfect picture there for a save state. Alright, it is about 3 o'clock and I need to work at noon. Just for a bit. No plans yet for the weekend. We'll see. Wonder who could possibly be streaming at this hour. But yeah, it'd been too long since I did something with the classics, so I'm really glad we got these games on it now. I mean, damn, I didn't even play either of these. This is like one of my favorite beat 'em up games ever, and it's hard as hell. I always kind of like Battletoads. I think I played a little of the NES one. Not sure. What in the hell is that? Well, I've never rated this person and they've rated me, so let's raid Papa Jodesters playing Super Mario Maker. I hear Super Mario Maker's fun. So, even if you don't want to watch, just paste the hashtag in the chat. You won't regret it. Yeah, maybe more another time. I don't know about Bubsy specifically. But thanks guys for watching. See you later. He's playing Expert right now. He's not even playing Super Expert. What's the deal with that? Well, good night all. Oh good, it's gonna play Bubsy for us. Better stop the stream.